that was at the end of the aisle at Westminster Abbey on July the 23rd, 1986, is the man who's my best friend today. And we both stand by each other. And just because we got divorced, well, you know what? If we were in normal life, we wouldn't be divorced. I met Diana Spencer when she was the cook at a weekend shoot when we were very young. And she said, I can't cook, Fergie, what am I doing here? And this is way before she got married. And we called her Dutch then. Short for Duchess, but we called her Dutch. And I think that's when, I think she cooked for us when she was 15. It was when she was 14 I met her. And I met her, she's sort of my fourth cousin, really. And I met her, and I loved her from the very beginning I ever met her. She was my best friend in the world, really, and then became my sister-in-law. And I miss her to this day, as we all do. But I miss her especially because for the last 18 months of our relationship, we didn't speak. Well, I wanted to speak, but she was going through her things, and you know, siblings do, don't they? You know, it was just sad we never got to because one of the last things she said to a friend of mine was, "Where's that redhead anyway? I want to see her." So I knew that, you know, it was just one of those moments. But she was such a great lady, and she's so dearly missed. And that she would be so proud of her boys, would she ever not? So good looking. And so wonderful.
Can you briefly describe your friendship with Diana, the late Princess of Wales?
Humor. Humor. We laughed, we laughed, we laughed. We laughed all the time. We just found everything hysterical, as you can probably remember. And a lot of the times we got into trouble for laughing. And I think one of the times in particular was when we stole one of the cars, and she was the chauffeur, and I was pretending to be someone in the back of the car. It was rather a large Rolls Royce, I think, at the time. And we headed off into the distance. We had an extraordinary relationship, and I wish to this day I wasn't even speaking about her in the past.
Would you like to tell us? What do you think of the famous R&B hip-hop singer naming herself and her album after you, and have you met the musical Fergie?
Rotten. She sold an album, and it's called, and she's in a tiara, and it's called the Duchess album. Hello. And she spelled Duchess wrong. D-U-T-C-H, honestly. Anyway, and she photographed it at London Bridge, right? I think rotten. So I rang her up, and I said, of course I did. I said, "Hello, Fergie, it's Fergie." And she said, "Okay, hello, Fergie." It was really quite funny. And I said, "You know what? You owe me one now."